The glittering prospect of a strange new substance that could lead to a new industrial revolution. The tiny black specks on this tape are the extraordinary material known as graphene. Manchester University in Britain has pioneered graphene, earning 2 of the scientists here Nobel Prizes.
It's like early days of discovery of atom or something like that. It's really so surprisingly rich, and this is because we get this new world of materials which we were not aware before.
To understand graphene, you need to see the world through new eyes. Not the normal 3 dimensions we're used to, height, width and length. Imagine instead just one layer of atoms with only 2 dimensions. That's graphene. Graphene is so minute you need a microscope like this one of the most powerful in the world to get a sight of it. Here it is, a single layer of atoms, the thinnest material ever created, so thin it's basically only got 2 dimensions. Now, let's use virtual reality to get a closer look at this stuff, because it's got extraordinary properties. If you stretch graphene, it turns out to be stronger than steel or even diamond down at the same scale, useful for making all kinds of things more robust. It conducts electricity far more effectively than copper, vital for future electronics. It's also amazingly flexible. You can bend it any way you want. You could have a computer screen that you could fold up like paper. No wonder people are talking of graphene as a material that could revolutionize the way we make things. This promotional video from Samsung shows one view of the kind of gadgets that could emerge with graphene. Paper thin, flexible, 3D. But it could also be used for new batteries or medical devices. That's why there's a global race to exploit graphene. Singapore, with this huge laboratory, is part of a surge of interest. The scale of worldwide investment is massive.
It's extremely competitive. Asia, especially Singapore, started early. Still, we have to see what's going to happen. There are lots of things going on, so it's going to take a little bit of time to find out who is going to win the race.
A key measure of who's winning that race is revealed by the patents filed for different aspects of graphene. China has more than 2,000. Samsung has more than 400, the most of any company. And Britain, which led the field nearly a decade ago, has just 42.
I think there's incredible interest around the world. And from 2007 onwards, we see a massive spike in patent filings in countries all over the world, particularly in the USA, Asia and Europe.
They're almost too small to see, but these tiny fragments of graphene are at the heart of one of the biggest scientific contests of recent times, with a great deal at stake. David Shukman, BBC News in Manchester.